where passion meets performance and engineering becomes art. Today we're diving deep into one of the most breathtaking hypercars ever created, a machine that doesn't just move fast but speaks directly to the soul of automotive enthusiasts around the world. This is the Pagani Utopia, a car that represents the purest vision of Horacio Pagani and a bold statement against a future dominated entirely by screens, automation, and silence. The Pagani Utopia is not just another hypercar chasing lap times or electric figures. It is a philosophy on wheels. When Horacio Pagani revealed the Utopia, he made it clear that this car was designed for drivers, not algorithms. In an era where many manufacturers are moving toward full electrification and digital interiors, Pagani chose to go in the opposite direction, celebrating mechanical beauty, tactile feedback, and emotional connection. From the very first glance, the Utopia feels like a love letter to classic motoring, carefully reimagined through modern engineering. Let's start with the design, because the Pagani Utopia is visually arresting in a way few cars manage today. Unlike aggressive, sharp-edged hypercars that look like they're trying to intimidate, the Utopia is elegant, flowing, and timeless. Its bodywork is sculpted with smooth curves that recall classic sports cars of the 1950s and 60s, yet every surface is optimized using advanced aerodynamics. There are no oversized wings screaming for attention. Instead, the downforce is generated subtly through clever shaping of the body, underfloor aerodynamics, and active elements that work silently in the background. The front end is clean and purposeful, with round headlights that immediately set the Utopia apart from the angular norm. These headlights are a signature Pagani design choice, refined and modernized, giving the car a face that feels alive. The rear is equally dramatic but restrained, featuring quad exhausts arranged in a square layout, a hallmark of Pagani. These exhausts are not just visual art, they are engineered to deliver a sound that is raw, emotional, and unmistakably mechanical. Underneath that beautiful carbon titanium body lies the heart of the beast. The Pagani Utopia is powered by a 6.0-litre twin-turbocharged V12 engine developed exclusively by Mercedes-AMG for Pagani. This engine produces around 852 horsepower and 811 pound-feet of torque, figures that place it firmly in hypercar territory. But what truly matters here is not just the numbers. It's how the power is delivered. The V12 is responsive, ferocious, and full of character, providing an experience that feels alive every time you touch the throttle. One of the most shocking and celebrated decisions Pagani made with the Utopia is offering it with a manual transmission. Yes, a proper 3-pedal manual gearbox in a modern hypercar. At a time when dual-clutch automatics dominate because they're faster and more efficient, Pagani chose emotion over milliseconds. For those who prefer convenience, an automated manual is also available, but the existence of a manual option alone tells you everything about the philosophy behind this car. The driving experience of the Pagani Utopia is designed to be immersive. The steering is hydraulic, not electric, providing feedback that modern systems often struggle to replicate. Every vibration, every texture of the road is communicated directly to the driver's hands. The suspension is finely tuned to balance comfort and performance, making the Utopia usable on real roads, not just race tracks or car shows. This is a hypercar you can genuinely drive and enjoy, not just admire from behind a rope. Step inside the cabin, and the Utopia becomes even more special. This is where Pagani truly separates itself from the rest of the automotive world. The interior is a masterpiece of craftsmanship. There are no large touchscreens dominating the dashboard. Instead, you're greeted by beautifully machined metal switches, analog gauges, and exposed mechanical components. Every dial, every knob feels solid and purposeful, as if it were taken from a high-end Swiss watch. The gear shifter, especially in the manual version, is a work of art. Exposed linkages, polished metal, and precise movement make every gear change a tactile pleasure. The seats are supportive yet comfortable, wrapped in luxurious leather and fine stitching. Even the smallest details, like the air vents and door handles, are crafted with obsessive attention. This is not an interior designed to impress tech reviewers, it's designed to make the driver feel connected to the machine. Pagani has always been known for blending art and engineering, and the Utopia is perhaps the purest example of this philosophy. The materials used throughout the car are cutting edge, including advanced carbon composites that offer incredible strength while keeping weight low. Despite its luxurious feel and robust construction, the Utopia weighs surprisingly little for a V12 hypercar, enhancing agility and performance. Exclusivity is another defining aspect of the Pagani Utopia. Production is extremely limited, with only a small number of coupes and roadsters being built. Each car is highly customizable, allowing owners to choose colors, materials, and finishes that make their Utopia truly one of a kind. This level of personalization ensures that no two Utopias are exactly the same, reinforcing the idea that each car is a personal expression rather than a mass-produced product. From a collector's perspective, the Pagani Utopia is already considered a future classic. Pagani's track record with models like the Zonda and Huayra shows that these cars not only hold their value but often appreciate significantly over time. But beyond financial value, the Utopia represents something far more important. It stands as a reminder that cars can still be emotional, mechanical, and human in a rapidly digitalizing world. On the road, the sound of the V12 is nothing short of intoxicating. It's deep, rich, and complex, building to a spine-tingling scream at higher revs. This is not a synthesized or artificially enhanced sound. It's the real voice of a powerful engine breathing and burning fuel, something that's becoming increasingly rare. For enthusiasts, this alone makes the Utopia incredibly special. What makes the Pagani Utopia truly remarkable is how cohesive it feels. Every decision, from the manual gearbox to the analog interior, aligns with a clear vision.